Good day, good day, good day. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, and this is my ministry. You see this? This is what it say, crime doesn't pay, okay? And it's a picture of a jail cell, okay? That's what happened to individuals that out there taking shortcut, that don't want to do the right thing. What they're going to do is they're going to end up here. Today, what I'm going to talk about the two Calvins, okay? Calvin McCloud, aka Allah Justice, and Calvin Hudson, aka Kason. I'm talking about they both, guess what, the two Calvins, both, you know what I'm saying, right now became 5%ers. And they both, when they got together, they was like the deadly duo. They was a dangerous, you know what I'm saying, stick-up kids. Sit back and think about that or whatever. And what I want you to sit back and think about it, me and Calvin McCloud, we grew up together. Okay, we was kids. We grew up in the Bedford-Stuyvesant section of Brooklyn, New York, Halsey Street, to be exact. Halsey between Patchen and Ralph. We was kids. So I know his family, he know my family. As little 5 years, 6 years old. And we used to be in the street. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother, and him and his brother. And back then, we, as little black boys, what we wanted to do, we wanted to be the good guys. Okay? We wanted to be the good guys. Here it is, back then what was popular was Batman and Robin. Okay? Green Hornet and Kato. Okay? Here it is right now. We want to be the good guys. We want to be them and go after the bad guy. We used to fight one another to get the opportunity to play the good guy versus the bad guy. So what went wrong? What in the heck took place in our little minds to cause us that we want to be good guys as kids, but we turn out to be what? We turn out to be career criminals. We turn out to be, you know what I'm saying, dangerous individual. We turn out to cause havoc and destroy our community, our people. We turn out to be bad individuals, sick individuals. For what? All because what happened? We fell in love with the street. We fell in love with the fast money. We fell in love with shortcut. And each and every one of us, guess what happened? We went through this situation. Okay? That was not our motto. We felt crime pay, and we went through hell. And this is where we end up at. Some of us end up longer than others, but this is where we all end up at. For what? Over nothing. We picked up the brick, threw it at the prison wall for absolutely nothing. But even like I was saying about the two Calvins, dangerous individuals. And even right now, how can somebody like me and Calvin McCloud, you know what I'm saying, Allah Justice, was good friends, like best friends. Okay? But what went wrong? What happened and why we went against each other? And that's a whole different story. Because once again, if you love and care about somebody, y'all supposed to be the friend to the end. But that don't happen when you're in the street. Guess what? It's no rules and regulation in the street. You know, I'm gonna tell you a story about the two Calvins. And it's like it was during the craziest time. You know, you got guys back then like was hustling. Okay? Whether they sold drugs, whether they gamble, whether they, you know, white collar crime, whatever. These guys was notorious stick-up kids. They stuck up legit and illegitimate company people. They didn't care. They did not discriminate. Chances are when they come at you, you know what? If they go, are they coming to get you? Chances are they're going to go in that house. Or they're going to go in that apartment. And if they rob somebody or whatever, they're going to rob you and kill you. And they might kill everybody in that apartment or in that house, even the pets. That's how dangerous these individuals was. And people did not understand that, what y'all was up against. Okay, here it is. Allah Justice, okay? He had this young lady, Tamika. That's what the name I'm going to utilize. Tamika was a pretty attractive young lady. Fly, dress her behind off, you know, nice jewelry or whatever. And like right now, had that little perfect, you know, what they call it, Pepsi-Cola or Coca-Cola, you know, bottle shape or whatever. You know, she had it going on. But the bottom line is she had a strong relationship with Allah Justice. Just so happened, you know, she met this guy, this Jamaican brother named Rick. And Rick was from the Flatbush area, Crown Heights, Flatbush area. And here it is, him and his little crew, they was doing good. And what they did is they had left the big red polluted apple and went to Texas. And basically, they was doing great out there. I'm saying right now where his brother was driving a brand new 5 Series green BMW. Here it is, probably wearing $15,000 or $20,000 worth of jewelry, and they was making it. So just so happened, every time when he met, you know what I'm saying, Tamika, they start building a bond. He starts spoiling her, taking her shopping, out to eat, right now, spending time, quality time with each other. So you know what? Here it is, that particular time when he came to New York, he wanted to see Tamika so bad before he went back to Texas. So here it is, he got in contact. Look, I really want to see you, before I go back. So here it is, she made it happen. But he didn't know, right now, what she was doing, she was luring him. She was bringing him, to be set up. And he didn't know that. But the agreement that she had, she told Allah, just in case y'all, look, y'all can rob him, but y'all can't kill him. That was the agreement. Okay? So here it is. She did everything. She got him there. He came to the East New section of Brooklyn. And right now it's near the park. And pull up. She came out, got into the car with him. They start hugging and kissing. And at that present time, as they hugging and kissing, you know what? Rick didn't know she was in love with Allah Justice. So as they hugging and kissing, Allah Justice, in case y'all approach. And when they approached her, brother, right now, it was lights out. They made her get out the car. Okay? And they stuck him up. What they did is they took probably $15,000 or $20,000 worth of jewelry. Okay? Then they took the money that he had on him and they killed him. And when they shot him, she just started yelling, screaming, going crazy or hysterical, because that wasn't part of the plan. She agreed to bring him there, but was strictly for robbery. They wasn't supposed to kill him, but they killed the man anyway. I don't know, because guess what? Just went crazy, so the man kissing his girl or whatever, but that was part of the plan. Okay, so what people do not understand, she yelling and screaming in the middle of the street. Okay, you around projects. You got eyes, you got windows, you got everything everywhere. So people looking. So here it is, Allah Justice snatch it, pick up, period, as him and Kayshawn disappear into the dark. Get away. Okay, what wound up happening? Okay, of course, 911 is called. Crime scene, homicide detective, ambulance, everybody come to morgue. They come out there, okay? And see, what Allah Justice and them didn't know was they left a hell of a payday. They killed this man, $15,000, $20,000 worth of jewelry. But this man had, several kilos of cocaine, okay? And a compartment in his car. He probably had $50,000 to $100,000 in cash, but still, was it worth that man's life? Okay? Now sit back and look at it. Here it is right now is people, boys, girls, man, woman, be aware of everything. Here it is, this woman agreed to set this guy up. She agreed to it. But the agreement was they wasn't supposed to kill him, and they killed him anyway. A lot of times right now, you don't have no control over what somebody gonna do. You don't have no control over that. Those two individuals, everybody thought I was psychotic. They was just as crazy as I was. They had just as much mental illness, angry management issue than I did. And yet still it showed. And what people got to look at, listen, man, everybody, we got choices. We all have choices in life. We can choose to be, a law-abiding citizen, a good person, a great student. We can choose to be great human being, treating everybody with true love, respect, and human compassion. Or we can choose to be evil, devious, lowlife, scums. For what? We are in control of our own destination. Just like those two individuals, they was in control, but they didn't care. They lost control. And the difference between them, that's not the only crazy thing these deadly dude did. They were responsible for throwing a firebomb through Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols' mother house, causing the death of his sister. These guys did so much. And don't get me wrong, we was going at it. Okay? We was going at it. At one point in time, these guys had me hemmed up. Near the Lafayette Garden. On Murder Avenue, they had me hemmed up. They could have killed me. And that was their intention. Their plan was they was going to kill me when they see me. But the difference was, when they came up on me, you know what? They thought I was strapped. And right now, the plan was as they saw me and they snuck up on me. And that's the first. It happens. They snuck up on me. And when they snuck up on me, I saw them coming. It was nothing that I could do at that present time. If I could, I felt right now I could have gotten my car. I had a decked out black Volvo with the BBS. I felt like if I got in my car, that was a one-way street. If I got in the car, I'm not a great driver. So if I'm trying to back out a one-way street, they're going to light me up. If I try to go forward, they're going to light me up. So I didn't have no choice but to stand and deal with these deadly individuals. Knowing that, guess what? K-Sean just got finished killing my man Wood. Knowing that right now is like, Allah Justice has schemed and he was plotting to kill my brother. So these are individuals right now is, guess what? That's a mighty long way coming from being little kids, being in love with one another, to now you want to assassinate each other. Come on, what part of the game is that? Where did we all went wrong? Even when they saw me, they had me 3 against 1. And what happened was Allah just embraced me. And when he embraced me, he felt the bulletproof vest. So he made a comment. He made that statement. You right. And I'm going for the Academy Award, man. What you mean I'm right? I'm stay right. So I'm fronting. I don't got nothing. But they don't know that. So as they was coming down there, they was scheming. They was talking about, look, we got him. We can get him. But what they was afraid of, damn, he gonna get one of us. And none of them wanted to take that chance. None of them. These guys stay right. And people didn't understand back then, I couldn't stay right. I already had 4 felony conviction. If I'd have got knocked with a gun, automatically, that would have been 3 strikes. I could have got life. No, only way I carry a gun when I know I'm going somewhere and I'm about to do anything, or, we at war. But that particular time, I wasn't right. I had my vest on, but I came into an area and I went around a certain situation, circumstance, because I was on the down low. I was supposed to be on the down low, but they had me. And what they did was they didn't execute me. That night, later on, I called Allah just. And what I did was I shot him. He didn't die. Listen, the drama just get better and better, folks. Crime doesn't pay. My story is my true story of ministry. All this is in here. All this is here. Get your signed copy. I'm saying the Beyond Lucky story, the Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption. If I can change, anybody can change. Audio copy by email me, Brian, BRIAN, GIBBS 1201 @yahoo.com. Get your Straight from the Street audio book, Straight from the Street Volume 1 by Brian Glaze Gibbs, Straight from the Street Volume 2 by Brian Glaze Gibbs. Get it on www.audible.com. Listen, folks, here it is. It's not a game. Life is what we make it. And you know what? Here it is. We can stop it. We can talk to the younger generation and prevent them from making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address. It's not worth it, folks. It's not. Trust me. I know.